The second we start, yeah? Wonderful, wonderful Indiana. Come on, let's leave the door open for you. Oh, dee. Right, I've got a few of you on, so I'm just going to start the intro now. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Magnets and Mental Health. This week I've got a special guest from a quite newly formed magnet group. Someone I can say yet again is certainly a personal friend of mine. And yeah, if we can hit him up with some questions, once he comes on, he'll be joining us in about a couple of minutes. And yeah, let's see how the episode goes. I'd like to quickly say, at the beginning of this episode, 3 massive shout-outs. One to Luke Harmon. You know what you've done, son, and that was above and beyond. Thank you very much, really, from the bottom of my heart. Secondly, John Drage, Storefield Designs that he does. He does the most amazing things for magnifiers nationwide. And he's done, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but he's done a piece for our collaboration, and it's going to be an auction item at the end of the collab. It's an auction item that I might have to save up my pennies because I wouldn't mind winning it, I tell you, but I'm not going to spoil it. And thirdly and lastly, a shout out to Nick Lee. Nick Lee again has donated an amazing prize for the collaboration, and it's coming along with something else. On Monday or Tuesday, he posted it today. So I'll get the photos done, Nick, like you said, and publicise. We're starting to get some amazing prizes ready for the collaboration on April the 2nd and 3rd in Brighton Sea this year. So, yeah, it's quite nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's really humbling and it's quite overwhelming that it's actually happening. You know, that we've been given permission, that we're going to be doing it with, obviously, great help from White Willie Magnificent and Rockhampton Raiders. They're going to be really going to be a big part of the weekend, and they're going to be helping us. So, right, hello everyone. Hello Michelle. Hello Darren. Hi, I don't know if that's Marco or Jen. Let me quickly invite our tonight's guest, okay? Just going to quickly copy that. All right, bear with me, everyone. Okay, right. Well, I've invited him, and he should turn up in the lobby very, very soon. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, Brian. How you doing, son? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, thank you. As everyone knows, I don't hide behind anything. I did have a hospital appointment this week, and next Thursday I've got an operation. They've found something that they want off my face, so they're going to be operating on. He's just having a wee. So they're going to be operating on Thursday. So it's just another hospital appointment, and it'll be under local anaesthetic, and the sooner it's removed, the sooner they can do a full biopsy and see exactly what it is. But yeah, it just seems to, you know, it doesn't rain when it pours, does it? So yeah. Hello Barnsley, how we doing? The guest will be with us very shortly. He's just spending a penny, as it were. But I'm really looking forward to this one. I've had a couple of conversations with this guy, and I think the first time we spoke, we were talking for 3 hours, and it was the first time he'd ever rang me. And yeah, he's got a lovely, lovely young family. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one because he does work that yet again goes above and beyond. You know, he works with severely challenged or disabled people. So I'm sure he'll let us in a little bit of an insight into that tonight, and I'm sure we'll all get to know him a little bit more. And at the end of the episode, you can all click subscribe and go head to his channel and show your support and click subscribe. It was quite funny because he does a video once a week, but he did a video 2 weeks ago, and bless him, bless you, mate. But he got the sync wrong with the audio. I still watched it. I thought it was fucking hilarious. He's just got this persona about him on camera. He's very funny. You know, he comes across as very caring, very funny individual. And he should be here right now. So I'm sure he'll be joining us any second now. And I can invite him to the stream. So regarding next week, I have got a guest and yet again another very, very special guest. But we're going to see how the op goes on Thursday. Right, everyone, I'd like you to welcome to the show my good friend Alex. How you doing, son?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, mate. You dress up rather nice, mate. Look at that. You scrubbed up and you actually look almost human.
That's because I'm not going fishing.
Where are you going tonight?
Just pub.
Nice.
Few games pool, bit of a chill. We've got a long day tomorrow, so yeah,
Fishing?
No, it'll be good night. Yeah, we're going down Northampton.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going down Northampton for a few. Meet Dave and just have a laugh, really. So, be a good day.
So, Alex, tell us what you do for a living.
So, my job is, it's not autism care. It's adults with learning disabilities and extreme behaviour. So, I basically help guys get through their day that can't get through their day on a norm, like you and I can't. So these guys, they need help. We provide that help.
It's an amazing service that you do, mate. and do you get a sense of, you know, of achievement out of doing it? Do you feel like you're actually making a difference?
Oh yeah, I love it. We have some really tough days some days, but I suppose at the end of the day, we'll still help somebody get through their day that ordinarily would not have if we weren't there to help them. So I suppose I take a lot of things for granted after being in this industry for maybe 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
You take things for granted as such as going out. I'm going out with some mates tonight. Take that for granted. There's no risk assessments involved with, well, there might be a risk assessment involved with me going out. Ordinarily, there might not be a risk assessment involved with, you or I going out. So, it's just a case of you take a lot of things for granted. It's humbling.
We certainly do. And, that's part and parcel, since you've come into the magnet fishing community, you've probably noticed that it is, I'm not going to say that it's riddled, but it is rife with mental health problems, and people use magnet fishing itself to help get them out there, to get a bit of, oxygen in them lungs, a bit of exercise, and more than anything, it's a social aspect, isn't it?
100%.
It is.
Yeah, no, 100%. I can't disagree with you at all there. So my job is tough. My job is quite difficult some days. Some days we have amazing days. Some days we're chasing ourselves. My sort of own little issues aside, fishing for me just helps me forget work. Helps me sort of forget, and I've just got a solace out there. I just forget it. My phone goes in my bag, and you're lucky if you get a message back.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm on my own or with some mates, or I live near Sleaford in a village called Navenby. Oh,
I
cool.
didn't even know Sleaford was an actual village, mate. So it is an actual
No,
village. I thought it was a
no,
made up one like Rughampton.
no, no. Sleaford's a little town. Navenby is probably, I think, I'd say it's closer to Lincoln, if I'm honest. But yeah, I know Navenby up the A15. I think it is.
Mate,
This is
it's
where I'm completely wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty
means
sure. Yeah, I
nothing
know
to me,
Navenby.
mate.
Yeah.
If it's out of Essex, then fuck, it could be anywhere, son. Could be absolutely anywhere. But
No, no, no.
no, it's all good, mate. It's all good. But it does, doesn't it? It does. It really is. It really is a social aspect of our hobby and bringing people together. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Are you hoping to come to the collaboration for the Brighton Sea are doing?
Which
April 2nd?
which one is that? Is that
Which one is it? It's the only one in Essex. Funny enough,
I'm,
not the
I'm
only one,
trying
is
to
it? But it's the only
trying to think
collab
of dates.
in
I'm
Essex.
trying to think of dates. There's plenty of
It's the
dates
second and
floating
third of April,
around.
mate. It's the second and third of April.
The April, right? The early April one. I'm hoping I can get the time off.
It'd be lovely to
Um,
see. It
oh
really
no,
would.
it'd be amazing to have a few chucks with you,
Now
definitely. Yeah.
she's not pregnant. Now we know she's not pregnant. She's there for the day. She's there for the weekend. I don't have to keep her in the house because I thought she was going to have her puppies, and
Yeah,
I'd be
amazing. Yeah,
bringing a few people to the house. But now she'll be down at the pond all day long. So
fantastic. Yeah.
I'm sure she'll
Is
make
that
she'll make friends.
is it where you've been meeting that lad?
Yeah, that's the pond.
Yeah.
It's got a circumference of over a mile, mate. So
Yeah.
you know, we could fit. It don't matter if 50 turn up. It don't matter if 500 turn up. There's not going to be 500, but it would fit 500 round it in a circumference with probably a meter gap between everyone. I reckon it would fit quite easily 500 fishermen. It
Yeah.
is huge,
No.
and it is steeped in history, mate. Absolutely steeped in history, and there's going to be a lot of metal detectors coming, and they're interested in our hobby, so they're going to want to throw in a magnet and have a little try of what we do. Whereas
100%.
we can say, well, hold on a minute, can we reciprocate? Can we have a go at your Garmin? And, you know, we can have a little half a mile walk up the coastline where the old railway line was, and hopefully we'll find some historical items we can put into Brighton Sea Museum that day. So
That would be really cool. Yeah, no, that would be awesome.
it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I've never felt so proud to do something. You know what I mean? It was an effort, mate. It was an effort because it's council owned. I had to go through the council for permission, and the council and they said we need a full risk assessment and a full business proposal. And I looked at Pete and he looked at me, and we were like, "What the fucking hell's one of them?" But with Google, with help from our friends, we did it, and what a fucking top job we did of it, because the council turned around and said, "Well done, guys, you've got our permission for the weekend." The only thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be providing public liability insurance for everyone, because we've got the council want to see that we're insured. So
no,
for the,
it's got to be all above board, hasn't it? So you've got to make sure everybody turning up safe as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, as organisers of somewhere in a public place, I think it's pretty much a definite. You've got to have some kind of public liability. Yeah. It should be a good day. I mean, if I can't make it, it's a shame. But I wish you all the best of luck. 100%.
Don't worry if you can't, mate. There'll be plenty that won't, because it is the far southeast of the country. You know what I mean? It really
is. It's a long journey. It's a long journey for a lot of people that aren't sort of that bottom side of the country. Anyway,
we've got James Pearson coming from Musselburgh.
Yeah, that's Edinburgh, isn't it? Yeah,
Edinburgh, mate. You're talking 10 hours travelling. Poor bastard. And
he's a good lad, though. Is our James Pearson.
We've got so many people that are already booked, and they've already booked from the Friday till the Monday. Now the event's only Saturday and Sunday, but those that come on the Friday night, we're going to all go out together, and probably on the Saturday night we'll all end up back at mine, and it'll just be such a laugh, mate. And hopefully
you'll have to move your bed out of the way.
Have to move my bed out of the way. Where the fucking hell am I going to put my fucking bed, Alex?
Pop it out on patio.
Put it out in the garden.
Pop it out on patio. You've got to have the room for. You've got to have a room for everybody.
Patio, mate. Yeah, you're talking posh now. I've got fucking shrapnel stones outside my back door, mate. But we've got some amazing prizes, mate.
Cool.
took my breath away what John Drage has designed for us for the event. What we're going to do is an auction right at the end. And Nick Lee has donated something that I'm sure everyone's going to want to get their hands on. So
Wow.
I don't want to give it away too much, you know what I mean? But at the same time, oh, hold on, darling. Oh, just get her off. Right, let's go through these questions and see if there's anything here. Emma Walters wrote something again that you might know. Bloody cold outside. It is. It is.
Yeah, I went to St George's too. And I do know Sleaford Quality Foods. Yeah, so yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? That there's so many people close around you that that enjoy the hobby too. Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
And how are you finding it there? Because I noticed a couple of weeks ago, mate, I was watching one of your videos and the audio was completely fucking arse about tip from the video footage.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Till the end, mate, and then I think you deleted it and re-uploaded it, didn't you?
I did. Don't even get me started. So
learn, Alex. Right? Always, no matter how long it's taken to edit, always proof watch what you've.
Oh yeah, no, it was fine until I uploaded it. But I blame can I swear?
Of course you can.
I blame my shitty fucking crappy camera.
Is it just like one of them starter kits from Amazon, Jobby? Looks like a GoPro.
Essentially, yes. So I actually took a leap earlier and I bought a GoPro and I've got it all set up. I'm really, really excited to get it all set up and get it all on my tripod and I'm going round and I'm recording bits with it. Right, it's all in fisheye, but that's the camera. Right, I cannot change it from fisheye, so that's going back.
Oh no!
It's
no
called,
way, mate.
I'll show you. It's called a GoPro Fusion.
Right.
It's this one. So it's a 360.
It looks awesome. It's got a little front viewfinder screen on it as well.
The screen on the front is literally like a it's just a display. Tells you what mode you're in.
Okay.
How much time you've got, battery, recording time, etc. But everything was in fisheye, and the images were shocking. So that's going back. I'm going to look at something else. So the camera that I have, the biggest problems I have with this shitty is it turns audio record off on its own. So I'll be halfway through recording and I'll get through the editing and there's no sound.
Oh no!
It did a whole afternoon of recording one day with no sound. And that probably had some of the funniest audio on to date because it was so muddy and slippery. But yeah, I do enjoy the editing side, but when I've got no sound to go on, it's quite difficult.
Yeah, you know, you can fill up things with time-lapse music or royalty-free music, but, you know, to keep the people there, to keep them watching, to make them watch the video from beginning to end, you want to be able to talk to the video and you want them to be able to hear what you're saying.
I mean, for the most part, I don't think people really watch a whole video and they'll just skip through to what you found. So
well, it's YouTube got that bloody option, haven't they, of 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
10 seconds.
What I try and do mostly is do most of my talking at the beginning and the end. And then I'll sort of start throughout the afternoon. I'll do a few throws at the beginning and a few throws at the end. And then the bulk of the main video is just me showing things. I don't know if people like my videos, but people watch them, so
yeah, no, you've got that persona about you, and you're quite funny. Pete's just turned up, so that's awesome. Alex Burrow from Sleaford.
Hello, mate.
How you doing, buddy? You alright?
I'm very well, yourself?
Good, mate. Good. Hello, sexy lady.
No, you're not talking to me anymore, are you?
Sorry?
He wasn't talking to me then, was he?
No, he's talking to Indiana, mate. It's like this every time he comes round. She just won't leave him alone there. Look.
Lovely.
Oh, she's amazing. But
No, I've been on a good luck streak the last few weeks, and everything that well, not everything that I've found, but I've been finding some good stuff just lately.
yeah, some firearms.
Yeah, I'd got an 8mm starter pistol, blank firer, came up wrapped up in a pair of tights and a nippleless bra.
And a nippleless bra, mate.
A nippleless bra and a pair of tights.
No.
As you do. I think the bra might have fit me actually.
Sorry, Brian. I will say that you said hello to Peter, but I can't tell him at the moment because he's just realised that he's out of Vista, so he's just run over to the shop. So he's left again. So it was hello, Pete, and now it's bye, Pete. But no, mate, no, that's really good. Has anyone got any questions regarding what Alex does for a living? Any questions you might want to throw his way? Because you know, it's not. My wife was a carer, Alex, and she works all our wedded life, 11 years of happy wedded life. She works as a carer for Care UK, and you know, when it comes to hoisting and things like that, are you trained? Are you trained to use things like that? And is it all hard?
So yeah, there's where I work. There's two. I mean, I don't really like the word unit, but that's almost the best word for it. So there's two units that our specialist care is, and in the unit that I've just moved from, we've got two guys, and it's all to do with moving and handling. So we've got we say he's bedbound, but our job is to get him sort of on his legs and everything again. You know, being a little bit more independent. He needs a hoist. To get him out of his bed, etc. And then there's other sides of the job where we use, I think that called slide sheets, and you can use these slide sheets even to put trousers on to move people on the bed so that you can change bed sheets, etc. So yeah, we do get trained in quite a lot of different methods of moving and handling people. Yeah.
And what about this question here that Jenny from Drage asked?
Cold brown, yeah. So cold brown, not as much as I used to, but cold brown was one thing in a previous job that we dealt with quite a lot. Some of the guys have got a really good shot with it. If they're aiming for you, they'll hit you. Some of the guys will just pepper shot. It'll be all over the corridor, the walls, the ceiling, the floor, and it just sprays. The last cold brown I had, the individual I was supporting had a funny tummy, and he had, well, for lack of better word, liquid ass on his floor. I was stood, I was stood a foot away from him. He just got out of the bath, so no clothes. Straight onto laminate flooring, and it was in the middle of summer. I was wearing shorts, and it just came straight back up my legs, all over my shoes, up my legs, and I think actually it hit the bottom of my shorts as well. So yeah, we do deal with cold browns. I've had it in my face, I've had it in my mouth.
You've had it in your mouth. You've had it in your mouth.
Yeah, there was an individual I was supporting one afternoon. Had a tendency to smear, so we'd go into his incontinence pad and pull out a handful, and he'd be all over and then all over him, and then he went to attack me. So as he went to attack me, his hand came towards my face, down my face, into my bottom lip, and then grabbed my collar of my shirt. So yeah. We get it.
You know, this is, I mean, like, it's funny that Jen's the one that's asked you because, you know, as you know, Jen's got 3 severely autistic young adults, and she has code brown on numerous occasions every single day. And it true how you said right at the beginning of this episode, Alex, about how we can take things for granted. And most of us, in our normal day-to-day life, that is nothing that we would ever have to contemplate seeing. And yet there are people out there, it's part and parcel of their life. And
okay, so taking things for granted can be something as small as flushing the toilet. When I'm in the community with the guys that I support and any individual that might need the toilet, when they leave, I say, "Are you going to flush it? Make it nice for the next person."
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I go home and it's just an instant reaction. I go home, I use the toilet, I flush it. So you just take things for granted. I'm drinking alcohol right now. These guys potentially may have to be risk assessed. Does it interfere with any medication that they're on?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, um, it's tricky, but it's rewarding.
Mm.
It's tiring.
No,
It's
are they long
rewarding.
shifts? Are they long
Sorry,
shifts? Are they long
I do long
shifts?
shifts. Yeah, I do long shifts. So I do 14-hour days and I do 7-hour days. So I do my shorts and my longs. It's
Wow.
either in the AM or the PM or all day.
Cool, blimey. And you do that over 5 days, do you, or over 6? I
It
know you're,
varies.
you're on the shift pattern, like every
It
other Saturday.
varies, yeah.
Okay.
Every other weekend I get off, yeah. I just replied to Emma Walker. I do know the family name case, but I don't know of Lisa case.
There
So
you go.
the family name case is a name. Whether it's the same family, I don't know.
And that's in Sleaford, is it? Wow.
That's in my town.
That's crazy, isn't it? You just don't realise that, you know, it's like when you go away, when you go on holiday, and you might go thousands of miles away, but you'll bump into someone that fucking lives in the same town that you live in. And
Well,
it's a small world, mate. It really is.
we've been in Lincoln today, which is maybe 20 something miles, half an hour. And it was probably one of the busiest days with it being a Saturday as well. And we
Right.
bumped into at least 2 people we knew. In fact, no, there was a guy working in a shop that I'd not seen since school. And then there was a guy that lives in Sleaford that,
Wow.
yeah.
Chances, you know what I mean? It's like, what?
I mean, I just hate being so popular.
Fucking hell, mate. So, you said
Sorry,
you're out tomorrow.
who's Jay?
Jay is Jen Cooper from Ruggammon
Oh no,
Ladies.
that's fine. Yeah, no, just getting a grasp of who Jay is. Jenny,
Don't call her
no,
Jenny,
that's
mate.
no,
She'll
Jenny,
fucking
Jay.
you up, mate. I'm telling you. Her name's Jen. And then she offers this to me. Don't you fucking call me
Sorry, Mrs. Cooper, could I have a jam sandwich, please?
Jenny.
Yeah. So it's probably you've got a younger, smaller kids with learning difficulties, and my hat goes off to you. I have the absolute luxury of coming home every day, but as adults, it can be a lot more strenuous sometimes. I'm not saying that you're not doing, strenuous things with your kids, but at the same time, where you've got a fully grown 6 foot, 16 stone adult that's running at you with feces everywhere, it can be quite quite daunting. If I'm perfectly honest, I'm 5'7". I'm not the tallest.
Absolutely. Well, that's only one, mate. Can you imagine if it happened to all 3 at the same time? And it happens. She
I
gets
could have, no. My hat goes off. Like I say, I get to go home at the end of my day. So, every respect for Jen, yeah, 100%.
Brian's just put Jen I'm not even going to go there, Brian. I'm not even going to go there. Waylon is 12 and he's almost 5'6". Yeah, that's her eldest one. He's a big boy, bless him. And it's this is what our collaboration is all about, Alex. It is, as much as we want to raise awareness for people with severe autism, and obviously, my mental health, as much as everyone else's mental health, it's a raising awareness. We're helping. Well, we're helping one charity in particular, but the autistic charities, there's plenty of them out there. And do you know how many? Do you know how many have actually helped Jen and Marco and the children?
No.
One. In all the years, right? The years and years of commitment with their 3 boys, and they've only actually had a charity reach out once and helped them in a very minor way. You know, at the end of the day, she's a very strong woman, and that's why she can cope with it so well. But our collaboration that we're doing in April is to give them a step up. You know, give them a weekend where it's all about spreading awareness for their boys' condition, and at the end of it, you know, we did say originally we was going to be sending them away. They don't want to be sent away to a holiday.
No, unfortunately, I think
they said, "What's the point?" You know, because of having 3 autistic children, they need carers to come with them on holiday. So what they've said is a nice climbing frame for the garden that all the 3 boys can just get lost on, nice and safe. Probably cost a few bob, but if we can do that out of the collaboration, I couldn't be prouder. So I could not be prouder.
Amazing. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I think the unfortunate thing with the general system in the UK as it is a lot of people fall through gaps.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to Jen and Marco, but get forgotten about.
Yeah.
Because they're coping, they don't need our help. I think a lot of people get forgotten about, which is unfortunate. And it's you know, Jen and Marco aren't alone in this. It happens all the time. I see guys that have come into us that have just not had the support previously. And yeah, so it's our job almost to, for lack of anything better, it's our job to rebuild them, to give them opportunity and trust and freedom, independence. You know, get them into the community, get them doing everyday things. It's our job to build this up with them.
Absolutely, mate. Honestly, I could not have said it any better myself. I really couldn't. Hello, Treasure Nation. How you doing, son? You all right? Right, Hannah. He's not feeling well. White Welly magnet fishing. That's unfortunate as well. She's got a really dodgy ticker, and she's only in her 30s. And as everyone knows, I think the world of her and Andy. But it's like, you know, you can't choose what path you get in life anymore. You know, you get given cards and you get dealt. Some people get dealt worse fucking cards than others, and it really is unfortunate. Hannah, from us at Essex Magnet Hunters, and I'm sure from Alex as well.
Oh, of course, 100%.
Recovery, darling. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, and as I said to you earlier, was it earlier this morning, Terry? I hope you get sorted soon too.
Thank you, mate.
Everyone's got something, haven't they? And it goes to show that everybody's battling something. You can't just look at somebody and go, "Oh, you're all right."
No, but too many do, or too many take it for granted, like what you said at the beginning of the conversation. And that's what's wrong. I just want everyone to just take a step back and to look at the bigger picture, you know, because it is unfortunate. Yeah, I've had some really horrible stuff happen in my life, and some of it's been deserved and a lot of it hasn't been. But I'm so lucky in comparison to millions of people out there because I've got my health. And I can, you know, I can live and breathe, and I can go out for myself. I can fend for myself. I can clean up, you know, and other people just haven't got that ability. And
you say that, Terry, but you asked everybody out to make a bloody Sunday roast. How do you eat?
That's the only time I've ever made one, and it's probably the only time I ever will make one. I had so much washing up from that, mate. It ended up staying there for 2 weeks. By the time I got the fucking Brussels sprouts out of the saucepan, they were literally part of the saucepan. So it was nice, and everyone commented on what a great job I did. Fantastic, yeah, great job. Give me burger and chips any day of the fucking week. I'm not a roast. I'm not a roast eater.
I reckon I've got a rustlers in the fridge. They're nice and easy.
Oh, mate, no, Alex. That's wrong food, that is, mate. I used to have them. And then you have a bad one. You have a bad one day, and you bite into it, and it's still a little bit cold or whatever.
It's because you haven't microwaved it for long enough.
No, yeah, probably it is. No, it's probably my own error. But
It's like
even
a
so,
Wetherspoons meal, isn't it?
food. It's fast food on a whole new level. Microwave fucking burgers,
So,
mate. I think.
so just while we're on the subject of food, part of my job is to be a bit of a cook as well, because,
Really?
yeah, because I mean the guys won't eat if I didn't cook for them.
Wow.
If I'm supporting an individual in the evening, or well, at whatever point, if I didn't sort of put the
A
option
meal
out there
a day.
of
Right. Okay, so
breakfast, lunch.
that's your responsibility, is it? Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're in supported living. It's my job to support these guys to eat, to help them. You know, maybe their capacity isn't enough to um, stand over a boiling pan of pasta, but potentially it's their capacity to butter a slice of bread.
Wow.
So my
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
might stand there and butter some bread while I'm cooking some bacon under the grill or on the frying pan.
Okay.
But then
Okay.
it could be the fact that I get my guy to pour some pasta into a pan and then supervise while he pours some water into a pan, and then I cook some mince off, and then he's got spag bowl for tea.
Fuck,
So
well,
yeah,
mate, I know where to come for directions then when I come to do frying up some mince. I've never done that yet. That's definitely on my bucket list, and I'll contact you.
hang on a minute. Tracy wants to say something. Sorry.
Tracy. Hello,
Hello,
darling.
Terry, how you doing? All right.
Yeah, I'm all right, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I must say he is a good cook.
He's a good cook.
He is a good cook.
Okay, well, once I've got my licence back and I've got my wheels, mate, you're cooking me Sunday roast. And,
Anytime. Always welcome.
and Summer. Is Summer all right?
Yeah, she's asleep. She's
Oh,
crashed.
God.
I thought she would on by 7. Yeah, I did
Yeah,
say
she
to
doesn't normally, but she has done tonight.
She's had a busy day. We've
Oh,
been out
bless.
shopping all day, and she's been a menace all day. So yeah, it tallies up.
No, so
We've been
anyway,
waiting
so
for a surprise.
Nigel from Northants Magnet Fishing, he's just made a comment. He's put evening, that's why they invented takeaways. Nigel, between you and me, mate, right, the more takeaways you have, the more chance you've got of waking up in hospital with 53 metal staples holding your belly together, right? You having proper bad bowel disease and your intestines going fucking AWOL. Now,
put a
I'm not
downer on
saying
it, Terry, why don't you?
but trust me, everyone, it is a slippery slope, and you should try and eat nutritionally. I should, I don't, and
Well,
you know,
the guys that I support, they get a takeaway a week.
Well, I know people that literally live on takeaways on a daily basis, and it's only a matter of time. It's literally, you know, it might be easy, it might be tasty, but you know, the human body is it's a fragile thing, and you have to take care of it. And this is what I'm learning. You know, every day is a learning experience, but as the years go on, you start to learn that you should take care of what actually you put inside your body. And so, Nigel, I hope you're not having all takeaways tonight, because it's going to be a big old get well card. We're going to have to
about what goes inside your body.
Right, let's have a look. Such a charmer, tell. As always, Nigel. You're not the first to say it, and you won't be the last, son. Jen, she gets a McDonald's twice a week. I get mine a McDonald's twice a week. Oh, she gets her boys a McDonald's twice a week. That's understandable, Jen. Blimey.
Usually the guys I support, you know, if they want it, they've got takeaway once a week.
Mm. Oh. What are you cooking up, Nigel? Is it trouble with a capital T? Because I'm a fucking mate. I can't believe you're cooking. You cooking? Are you pulling my fucking leg, mate? I think you're pulling my leg, Nigel.
I mean, to be fair, there was a long time where I'd tell Tracy that I'm cooking tonight. She goes, "What are we ordering?"
And you say he's such a good cook.
He is. When he does, he's a really good cook.
I'm just lazy.
Bubble and squeak. Nigel's saying he's having bubble and squeak. Now, bubble and
No,
squeak.
thank you. No, thank you. I mean, the name doesn't even sound appealing. And why would you want yesterday's food?
Why not?
Why would you want to put all of yesterday's food into a frying pan?
Isn't it better?
Food.
Well, isn't it better doing that than throwing it all in the rubbish, right? When you've got third world countries and you've got children dying of starvation, Alex.
Bubble and squeak. It doesn't even sound like a food, does it?
It doesn't. Well, it sounds like an East End dish, mate. And I was born and bred in the East End. And my old man used to have that on a weekly basis.
So even the whole sounds more appealing, and if we're going on what it sounds like.
Sausage mash, mate. That's just sausage and butter. But
no, enjoy it, Nigel.
Do you like pie mash with green liquor?
I don't eat a lot of potato products, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't even really eat chips that often.
Really?
I don't. No, I like roast potatoes, and I'll eat chips if I've made them from scratch.
No, I don't like roast potatoes, but I like chips only if they're fries. So there's another little interesting fact. And it can show you just how different we can all be. You know
I don't
what I mean?
eat chips. I don't eat chips from takeaways or McDonald's or anything like that. I don't like frozen chips. They're dry and horrible.
No, I
don't like mash. I don't like new potato. I just don't like potato. But if I make my own,
you got one of these in the air fryers, have you?
I do my chips in the air. Yeah, I am an air fryer wanker. Yeah,
you've got one, mate. I ain't fucking got one. What am I missing out on? I mean, are they really that
everything? Because you can do so much in it. In fact, actually, I'm that much of an air fryer wanker. I've got two.
Fucking hell, mate. Air fried chips, Nigel says. You're having a bubble, Jabba says.
Yeah. No, because we'll get rid of one.
I hope you're doing all right, son. So you've got a guest this weekend as well, haven't you? Or is it not? Yeah. I'm only going to what you told me earlier.
Oh, no. Yeah. I haven't mentioned anything going on what you told me earlier. So.
Well, no. But at the end of the day, we've had a little discussion behind the. You know, deep down, I don't think he's a bad guy.
Here he is.
I don't. Hello, Robbie.
I got Robbie with me this weekend.
Yeah, you're looking a bit ginger there, mate. Coming out of the camera. Yeah, come down to Essex on the 2nd and 3rd of April, right? And me and Pete will take you somewhere. And you might not be coming back, son. I'm joking.
Listen, I'll just move into your house. I'm not asked, mate. You know what I mean?
Mate, you're fucking wearing a PMY for. You're going out on the drink tonight and you're wearing Planet Magnet Yorkshire apparel.
I've not jumped in shower yet.
Terry, who's been meant to be having a shower for the last fucking 3 hours, mate.
I've just been listening. I've just been listening to you both, man. Yeah, I've just been listening to you both. How are you doing anyway?
Yeah, all right.
Let me move out the way.
You know what I'm like, Robbie, and it's always.
I don't want to take over his live. Like, sorry, guys.
No, go for it.
I deleted yours, Robbie. I'll fucking tell you, mate. I'll tell you now to your face. I deleted yours.
No, mate. Listen. Water under the bridge, brother. Water under the bridge, you know.
Yeah,
I reached out to you. You took the apology, mate, and that's.
I appreciate it, and it takes a man to apologise, mate.
Well, yeah. Look, I don't want to fall out with anyone, man. I'm not here to fall out with anyone, but.
No, like Alex said earlier, when we was talking earlier, you know, he's friends with everyone. And we'll never, ever tell people who they can and can't be friends with.
No,
but
no.
They've got their own eyes and their own ears. And
well, that's it, mate, yeah. Everyone has.
It happens. But it's all taken care of now, hopefully, and we can all just look for the future. And well,
that's it. That's all we need to do now. That's all we need to do now, mate. It's like I said, it's water under the fucking bridge, mate, and we'll all get on there. But things did get a bit overheated, and things got said and stuff like we say without thinking. You know what I mean?
Without context, mate. They were taken from a sick man's private conversations that he thought was private, and people used that footage to fucking bully me and to make me. Well, they humiliated me publicly, but that's neither in. Who's here and who's standing right now? Me.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? It's fucking fine.
Like I say, it's water under the bridge now. We're all fucking adults at the end of the day, mate. You know, we can all inbox each other, ring each other, and give give
Provided
all
you don't
off that we can, you know. But end of the day, we're all friends and we're all adults. And like I say, I reached out to you, mate, and now hopefully we'll get back to where we were.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate, it upset me. It really did. It really did upset me. Like I've seen a lot of screenshots, and that's when I've read it out of context.
We protect ourselves from that now. We can't see any screenshots, mate, because anything that's before, we just take that out of our equation, so we can't see it. What you can't see can't hurt you.
Well, that's it. And I took a step back, mate, from magnet fishing for a couple of months. The last time I went out was, I think it was the Magneteers meets down in where did I go now? Because James Pearson picked me up. Birmingham it was. Yeah, I went down to meet and that. Fucking smashing day, mate. Smashing day. Outcasts were there, everyone were there.
Excellent,
just
mate.
a shame that we all can't get together and
the country's too vast, mate. It's too big.
Magnet fishing, how it was fucking 3 years ago in 2019 when I first started, mate, you know.
We're only 2 years old in July, son. So
congratulations, mate.
Well before us. We're still virgins in the community, mate.
Yeah. I'm on
that's rather nice.
What's it called? A Stein.
Stein,
it's fucking bigger than me. It weighs more than me, that. But yeah. I just want to. I'm on live now, yeah. I want to publicly apologise to yourself, Jed, and anyone else that I might have offended with my comments on any posts that I've seen and stuff like that. You know, I'm not a dickhead. I might be a cunt in a way, but
we've all got it. We've all got it within us to be everything, Robbie. We've got good and bad.
I've become a snap man, mate. You know what I mean? I've become a snap man with everything that's happened. And
do you know what the funniest thing about that is? When Robbie said, "I'm not a dickhead," I went, "Yeah, you are." I heard Tracy in the living room going, "Yeah, you are."
Fair enough. Fair enough. If Tracy says it, mate. If Tracy says it, fair enough. I'm a dickhead.
So Sleaford, close to Yorkshire, then, is it?
About an hour.
Oh, it's not too far then.
About an hour, yeah.
I can do Robbie. Where am I?
Get his camera. It's your fucking live anyway.
You're fucking on it. What are you doing this for?
He's doing one, isn't he?
I can do Donny from here in an hour and 15.
Got about another 12 minutes to go, and then it'll be an hour episode, and we can call it a day.
Brilliant. I'm happy that I've actually seen you and spoke to you, to be fair.
And I'm really happy that you just publicly apologised as well, Robbie. That means a fucking lot in my book, son. That means that.
I'm on fucking live, mate. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stand there and beat about the bush, mate. I'll get there and I'll say it, you know.
And them 14 people have obviously seen certainly the good side of Robbie Simon.
No, not just 14 people, everyone else, mate. Look, it can happen. People need to apologise and leave things water under the fucking bridge, you know.
That's what it needs to be. I've got nothing to apologise for apart from my shite videos.
He ain't got shite videos.
That's all right, mate. Yeah. Fucking dry your lens as well, Alex. Because I've watched all I can see is fucking bits of water coming down the lens, mate, as I'm watching it.
He touches it with his glove.
Mate, that's not on the lens. That's sweat coming down my foot.
Keith, you're one of us now.
Hello, right? Keith. How you doing?
Hey, up, Keith. Oh, I can see comments.
Don't feel bad. What you did, you just did what
Keith,
you
you're a good man. You're a good man. You know your stuff, you, bro.
You are a good man, and you're our history man. You're everyone's history man, but you are specifically Essex Magnet Hunters now because you asked to be, and that meant so much to us.
Oh shit! Where's my phone?
So, try not to get upset. Try not to get downbeat, Keith. Because we're there for you, son. And I think your nights on a Thursday night are inspirational. And I look forward in a couple of weeks to you coming back on here and helping me co-host another episode of Magnets and Mental Health. So don't worry, Keith.
It needs to come back on.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, can I just say, where's Indy anyway? Let's have a look at Indy. I've not seen her for weeks.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana. You look at the camera.
She's took over your bed now, hasn't she?
Her and Pete have, yeah.
Pete's chilling there. Look at him. Hey up, Pete. How are you doing, mate?
Yo.
Just chilling. Look at him.
A couple of weeks ago, I had I think it's my best find yet.
Which was?
So while I'm on with you guys, I'll do it in tomorrow's video as well. Tomorrow's video was last week's, but tomorrow I'll be recording for next week. So one small announcement is very, very soon I'll have been magnet fishing a year.
Wow.
So as the
Let's all say congratulations to him.
Congratulations, absolutely.
So-
Sleaford Dippers. And I want everyone here, please, to head over to Sleaford Dippers and
Subscribe to this guy.
because he's a
His
lovely guy.
videos are worth it.
He's very humorous on video. It reminds me a bit of myself 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean?
Your younger self,
Oh,
pal,
yeah.
yeah?
Funny.
So I'll be doing a giveaway.
Really?
Gonna figure it out, but to sort of commemorate my year magnet fishing, I'll be doing a giveaway. Props to Keith Pointer for everything that he's sort of come back at me with. So I had what I think is my best find yet, and it was only a couple of weeks ago. It was a safe full of coins. I've never found a safe. Never found a safe. Not even a shitty little cash box.
Really?
No, never. So yeah, I found a safe and it was full of pre-decimal.
Very good coins.
Oh, no, yeah, they're
very good coins.
Pre-decimal coins, which I've now managed to get cleaned up.
Take a couple out.
Nice.
This is one of the silver coins or half silver coins.
Wow.
I don't know what you can see.
What is it? Is it sixpence?
That's a 2 shilling.
It's a shilling.
And what makes it special for me is, I mean, I don't know that you'd be able to see the date. It's a 1945 2 shilling.
Wow.
And that's the end of the war.
That is, yeah.
What I've also got is a somewhere.
1 penny there.
Yeah, is that this 18?
I think so.
No, it's not the 18. I've also got a 1918 1 penny.
Nice.
Which
1986, that one.
Oh, I might have given it to
1986. Now that is a year that West Ham finished third in the old First Division. We
Oh, you'd know
qualified.
that.
We qualified for the European Cup for the first time in our history, and because Liverpool fans went fucking doolah over in Europe, we were all banned. So the first time West Ham qualified for Europe, we weren't allowed to go there because of a load of scarce fans. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate. 1986.
Football hooligans. Cheers, Emma. But yeah, so all my coins are now in these. Oh, fuck's sake! In these baggies.
Okay.
They're just getting kept safe now. So
yeah.
I've got 5 of these Threepence, 5 of these Threepence coins.
Okay.
So, and I'm actually going through these coins, and it happened in order as well. So I'm cleaning them up, and I've got 1941, and then the next one, 42.
No, that's
43, 44.
their history. Then
I'm thinking, shit, the next one's going to be 45. There's going to be 5 in sequence. No. It was 54.
Collector coins, then.
That's nuts, that is.
But yeah, my very, very first safe had coins in it. So that's my.
How lucky can he get? I've been doing it for 3 years. I've found empty safe after empty safe.
Yeah, never found anything safe.
No, I found sludge, and that's about it.
Oh, there was plenty of
Drive off the safe is actually a safe handle and a safe badge. You can normally get them off with
you can prise them off. Sometimes you can get a screwdriver and take them off, can't you?
They shine up beautiful. They're all brass, you know what I mean? They're really, really nice.
Yeah, I give Leeds Magneteers a couple of things to put in resin Do you know the resin finds and that?
Mm.
Yeah. There's a good video coming out about
William's been doing really well with them resin restorations, hasn't he? Really,
Brilliant.
really well. And
Brilliant.
I might want to learn how to do that in the summer because I think that's a fantastic idea for bullets
very
and
pricey.
things like that.
The hobby is very pricey. Very pricey, right?
Oh, fuck that then. That's no good for me, son.
No.
No good for me. Need to win the lottery.
Very pricey.
While I'm here, okay, so all of this credit goes to Trace.
Yeah.
Right.
Tracy is number one. Just
so
saying.
It was Tracy that said that would look good on a t-shirt. So I've fished with Leeds Magneters. I want to fish with them again and make an even better day out of it, I hope.
Wonderful.
William and I talk a lot and we have a giggle. So we're watching one of Leeds Magneters videos one night. Tracy said that'd look good on a t-shirt. So I messaged.
I know what you're talking about now because I saw the post last week. Go on, go on.
So I messaged William. I said, "Have you ever thought about having that on a t-shirt?" And he went, "Yeah, but no, not yet." I said, "I'll have one. My missus will have one, and I'll have one for me kiddie as well." So that's the back.
Leeds Magneters.
And then there's the front.
Billy says
Billy says bin. So that is now William Nixon from Leeds Magneteers. That is his saying. And as you've seen, Alex was the first to buy merchandise with it on.
World's
first. Don't talk about Spurs, mate. Don't talk about Spurs.
Not to say I'm a fanboy. I just really like Billy Says Bin.
He is a fanboy. Why do you think I'm here? Get out. No, that's a good top, man. I like it. They need to bring more merch out like that.
Yeah, look at that. Hannah's put from White Welly. We found a safe with old money in, silver sixpence, and the best coin. Well,
yeah,
when
amazing.
I was a child,
Hi, Anna.
my mum and dad used to put sixpence in a Christmas pudding, and sometimes because they were tiny, I'd fucking bite on them before I found it. And
so
broke
I think silver coins, I think there's a date between them. So it's something between 1920 and 1946. Keith might correct me, but I think I knew this before. But between sort of 1920 and 1946, they're like between half and 75% silver. Anytime before that, they're like 75 to 100% silver.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, which is quite amazing. I did say hello. I don't know if I did or not.
I've actually got a 1922.
I don't know who's watching, Tel. Who's watching tonight?
We've got 15 watching. We've had 15, 16, 17 watching us all the whole hour. We've been on 58 minutes. Lads.
Are they not bored yet?
I'd like to say hi to every one of them that watch him.
Are they not bored
what
yet?
else would you like to say, Robbie? Who should they subscribe to, Robbie?
Just saying, right here. I keep coming back and forth. Hey,
probably, Anna, probably.
Get over and go subscribe to Sleaford Dippers.
Absolutely.
Honestly,
show
the videos are immense, and there's going to be more brilliant videos from him.
I hope so.
I'm just thinking from this.
Like I said to Robbie once upon a time, Alex, will you do me the pleasure on coming back on in the future?
Of course I will. 100%. Yeah, 100%. It's a nice laugh, isn't it? It's a bit different.
Brings a smile to my face, and it makes me.
I feel back at home. I feel back at home.
Look, we're up to 18 now, and we're just about to leave. Bye, everyone. Go back and watch
that's fine, mate.
You'll have to rewatch it.
Sorry, guys.
I've done all the boring bit. He jumps in at the end and has a laugh.
Look, I'd rather be a part of it than just be sat behind.
I'm actually glad you are a part of it.
Good night. I hope you two have a good night. Don't get into any fights. Don't get into any trouble.
Only with each other, because he's a dickhead.
Well, that's
I can't promise you that, mate.
Give him a slap.
He's going to be sleeping outside in a little dollhouse, mate, to be fair.
You'll be spooning each other, boy.
I'm recording tomorrow. I can't have no black eyes. Don't do it in the moneymaker, bro.
It's all right. I punch your money down.
Not the moneymaker.
You won't get a fit outside tonight, Alex. Your fucking big. Right, guys, I want to just say thank you. Thank you, Alex, for coming. Thank you.
No, absolutely appreciate it.
Look,
for being the bigger man and for apologising. Really appreciate that.
Like I say, life's too short, mate. Now
it is too short. So let's draw a line. Let's not even think of the past, mate. The past is the past.
Why not?
But what we can control is the future. So let's concentrate on the future. If you can 100%. If you can make the collaboration, a pair of you, that's wonderful. If you can't, I'd still appreciate
when is it again, bro?
Send us a couple of stickers or something. We're doing a sticker swap shop. April 2nd and April 3rd.
April 3rd. See, I forgot the 3rd, yeah. I'm just throwing dates.
It's not April 1st, is it? You're gonna fucking prank us all, aren't you?
No, it ain't. Although some are coming up on the 8th. We're all going to a week.
No, you turn up in fancy bread.
Well, what are you saying, mate?
We're all going to a Wimpy on the 1st of April. We've got quite a lot of people that have booked for the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and they're staying over in Clacton. So I'm going to be heading. They're going to be picking me up. I'm going to be going to Clacton on the Friday.
If I'm welcome, I'll attend.
Tracy's got a bone pick with you.
Well, you're certainly welcome. You're certainly welcome, Robbie. And I think that we
the boss is here.
Tracy's got a bone pick with you, tell.
Go on, Trace.
Where's my stickers from New Year's Eve?
I have not sent them. Wait. Zip it. Let me get a fucking word in, right? I had a toothache for 2 weeks, which resulted in a wisdom tooth extraction.
So that was New Year's, wasn't it?
After that, I had a lesion come up on my fucking face and had to be tested for it. And they've said so I'm having something removed from my eye on Thursday. I know it's no excuse, Tracy, and I know I'm in trouble. We'll have your stickers, darling.
Hey, and it's all right. I'll remind her.
I will. I'll get him in the post on Monday, darling. I'll get him in the post on Monday.
Yeah, no worries.
So, right, Robbie, fuck off your shower because I put my best trainers on for tonight.
You take care, Rob.
Love you all. Hey, we'll have a chat further through week anyway.
All right? We will. Definitely. Right, Alex, Tracy, Robbie.
See you later.
Thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone that's been watching and in the chat room. There's all 17 of you.
Hello to the lot of you, and thank you for enjoying.
Hit that like button, and once it gets public, then comment, because it will help the algorithm, and it helps Essex Magnet owners get up the algorithm. So this is what it's all about: spreading awareness.
I try and get a video out every Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Wonderful. And they've been brilliant.
If I ain't got a video out for 5 o'clock, it's because I've been working and I'm tired. Or if there's a video at Sunday at 5 o'clock and it's shit, it's because I've rushed about to try and find something to just quickly shit something up. So,
you can do, mate. It don't have to be quality content every time. Remember that.
I just to stay a bit consistent, if I'm honest. But yeah, every Sunday, 5 o'clock. I said it as a premiere, so I love it. If I'm about, I won't be about tomorrow for tomorrow's premiere, but Tracy will be. But I love it. Everybody who joins them, I sit there chatting to, and I enjoy all the feedback. I've done it with you, Telly, and I. So, yeah, Sundays at 5 o'clock. I try and get a video out every week.
And what I'll do is I'm going to put a link to your channel in the description of this video. So everyone, please look in the description. You'll see a link for Sleaford Dippers on YouTube. Do me a favour and head over there and subscribe to his channel. Don't cost nothing, and quality content. Absolutely quality content.
They won't know who I am tonight. I'm not wearing a cap. I'm not dirty.
No, you do look rather presentable, mate. You surprise me.
I often do.
Right, anyway, we're going to say goodbye now. We're going to end this episode. Thank everyone for joining.
Sorry.
Your support. Go on, Alex. I can see you itching to have a word in, mate.
No, because Sonic were ringing me on my phone, so I've had to chuck my phone over to Dave, to Robbie for him and to Dave.
You're seeing it tomorrow, yeah? You're seeing Sonic tomorrow?
Yeah, we're meeting Sonic tomorrow. There's a couple of guys that Dave knows down his end. There's a guy called Raymond, is becoming very good friends with Dave, and a guy called Neil. Both of them you'll have seen in his video.
Keith Pointer's friend, Raymond. I know him.
Raymond Harper.
Yeah, I think that's the one that fished next to us in Walsall.
Yeah, cool. Well,
Raymond
will be there. I believe Neil will be there, and then I don't know if Mark will watch this, but Mark Peniston, Boston Magneteers. Massive shout out to Mark.
I'm always forgetting his YouTube channel. I've done it literally for nearly a year now. Always
massive shout out to Mark Peniston, Boston Magneteers.
Fellow Magnetar promoter. He's a fellow Magnetar promoter.
He is Magnetar, he is, yeah.
I've met Mark and I've got a lot of time for Mark.
Oh, I fished with Mark plenty of times. In fact, my barbarian got stuck to a side in Boston a few weeks ago. It was there a week. Mark messages me one. Yeah, it was stuck to a side for a week. I tied the rope off, chucked it in, and Mark messages me on the Tuesday evening. Have you got your magnet back? I'm like, no, I don't know how I'm gonna, but I've tied it off. It's in, and he's like, I've got an idea. When are you free? I said tomorrow. So we met up on the Wednesday, which would have been a full week. And we went and got it free.
Wow.
I was fishing with Robbie about a month or so before, and the case to my barbarian sheared off. Mark gave me his old case. I've gone round there. We'd fucked about with my magnet for an hour and cleaned it up and put another case on it. So
he's like an engineer. Look at that clamp he made for his barbarian.
For his barbarian, he put a clamp on it, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only barbarian with a clamp on it.
I'd have preferred the 360 style, but you know.
Each of their own, mate, isn't it?
It is what it is, but you know, no, he's been absolutely amazing to me. So massive shout out to Mark Peniston, Boston Magneteers.
Definitely.
He's meeting me at mine in the morning, and we're all driving down to Northampton and fishing with Dave, hopefully as well, Neil and Ray.
Well, I hope you have a lovely day, mate.
And Donnie will be out as well, so there'll be about 7 of us at Chop Shop Bridge, and then we've got a couple of other places to go to. So,
mate, if anyone gets any magnets stuck, you've got 7 of you, you know you're going to get it back.
If I get a magnet stuck, Dave ain't going to sleep until he gets it back for me, because my Gainsborough video, he got his Evo stuck. And, well, fuck, we got the bastard back. 45 minutes mostly, yeah. It was stuck on a metal side. It was stuck on a metal side underneath a set of metal steps. That was hard work. Gainsborough was a definite bust. If you're thinking of fishing Gainsborough, don't. Been tried. It gave a lot out when we could get to somewhere to fish it, but it's just a magnet killer. It's a magnet stealer. You're not going to have a good day. You just not. So yeah, don't fish.
Well, I hope you have a really good evening, mate, and I hope you have a really good day tomorrow. And we'll catch up, no doubt.
I put my best trainers on tonight, Patel.
Have you?
I put my best trainers on tonight, Tel.
No, mate. No, you've been amazing, mate. You've been wonderful, and thank you for coming on. Really do.
No, thank you for having me. No, well, it was meant to be a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? So yeah, no, thank you for having me.
That's not fucking talking, is he, everyone?
I'm just saying thanks for
having me. Worse than I am.
Go on, fuck off. Go on.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Yeah.
And I will catch you all next week when we've got another special guest. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hit that like button, subscribe to these guys as well. And
you're meant to be in it. Oh no, I've already said bye. He said he done shut up.
Take care, everyone. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, boys. Say goodbye, Pete.
Bye, everyone.
See you later, Pete, bro.
Bye, Indy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Indy. Bye.
See you later. Take care, everyone.
See you soon, bro.